Hey everybody, Adrian here with BlendRecommender.com. Been trying some new blends. I have smoked some new Balkans, some other Latakia blends, and a lot of new Virginias, Virginia Periques. Really been on a Darkfire Kentucky kick for whatever reason for the past few months, and nothing's really jumped out to me here recently where I'm just like, oh, I can't wait to do a video talking about how great this blend is. There's been plenty of good ones, but I keep going back to some of the ones that were probably, on my 2015 top up list, and just really haven't had anything here in the past couple months, I guess, since Cornell and Deal's Bijou came out, where I was just, this is a game changer. This is really good. I can't wait to stock up on this. So one thing that I have been really excited about, it's kind of opened a whole different avenue for me to explore with pipe smoking, is pairing with tea. And I haven't found a whole lot on that. Now, I've read some articles. There was a good one fairly recently on smokingpipes.com that went into some suggested teas, some hot teas for pairing with different types of pipe tobacco. And I'd smoked coffee, or I had drank coffee, daily for a long time, and I've always enjoyed coffee with pipe tobacco. I think it's a natural pairing. I don't really drink. I don't drink beer or bourbon and scotch and a lot of the things that are commonly paired and talked about with the pairing. So tea has been kind of a new thing for me. I've always drank sweet tea, iced tea here in the South, that's just part of it. But as far as actually brewing and drinking hot tea as opposed to coffee all day is kind of new. And I've kind of just discovered on a few things that really seem to match up well with different types of pipe tobacco. And that's been a lot of fun because now I have all these new options. So if you are somewhat interested in exploring the world of tea, highly recommend. I mean, you can go to the grocery store, your local grocery store, and find plenty of different options, as opposed to with pipe tobacco. You kind of have to go more to a specialty shop to find any number of options, and a lot of times really to find anything of real quality. Most of the stuff you find at a gas station that's real convenient is not going to. You're probably going to outgrow that, pipe tobacco after a while. And, you're going to want to look for more options. Tea, on the other hand, you go to the grocery store and there's 50 different varieties, right there. So I've really enjoyed exploring a few different ones. I have not gotten into brewing a whole lot of, loose leaf tea in an infuser. I just got one, and I'm looking forward to ordering some specialty cultivars or varieties of tea and trying that. And just like with pipe smoking, you open Pandora's box, you go down that rabbit hole, and who knows. But I did want to go ahead and recommend a few different ones if you are so inclined to try, or if you're already drinking tea and you enjoy drinking hot tea, then you probably are very well versed and have a good idea of what goes well with different tobaccos. But I have kind of noticed that there are certain combinations that work really well. So with a Latakia, like an English, or even a really Oriental Forward, a Balkan blend, if you will, chai tea, man, that is such a great combination. Just the different spices within chai in general, and this is a black tea with a bunch of different spices added to it, and I believe it has like clove and cinnamon and things like that. So not a peppery spice, but a whole lot of different flavors in this tea, and it pairs so well with an Oriental blend that has a lot of intricacies that are kind of bouncing around and playing off of each other. And one of the wonderful things about any tea, if you brew it correctly, if you don't overbrew it, because that can make it a little bit bitter on the finish. If you brew it correctly, it almost kind of resets and refreshes your palate, with every sip. Whereas I think in the past I've noticed maybe with beer, you can have kind of a thicker, even sometimes a slightly bitter aftertaste, which is not bad with the beer, but that can affect the smoke when you're trying to enjoy your pipe. So I haven't noticed that with tea. I mean, even the strongest black teas, brewed really well and strong, they still are so light compared to some of the heavier, liquors and even really dark roasted coffees. So it's great to reset your palate, and I enjoy that combination a lot. And really, just a black tea, a strong black tea is great with any of the Orientals and Latakia. Darjeeling is another variety that I believe incorporates, Darjeeling, so India, some different types of tea leaves from India, and it definitely has some interesting flavor characteristics that work really well with Oriental tobaccos. With it being hot outside, don't drink a whole lot of hot tea during the day, especially if I'm going to go outside and enjoy a pipe. That's the last thing I want to do. But if you get a chance, especially in the evenings, and I know in the warmer months, a lot of people kind of shift more towards the brighter Virginias, Virginia Periques, and there are some tea varieties that go so well with that. Anything that's kind of citrusy. Earl Grey features bergamot, which is a type of orange, and so it kind of has a citrusy. This is actually a double bergamot tea that I got, just down the street at the grocery store, that I absolutely love with a Virginia Perique. It really brings out and reinforces that dark fruitiness. So, like with this tea here, it's a black tea, but it also has a little flavoring of black currant. I pick up a little black currant sometimes with Perique, and that one really, like I said, it kind of reinforces it. It's so refreshing, and you go back and forth, and especially if you can dedicate, some time to really enjoy your smoke, your bowl. If you can go on autopilot and just, you get a lot of, a lot going back and forth from the smoke and sipping the tea. Just the ultimate in relaxation, in my opinion. So I hope you'll try that. If you haven't already tried pairing teas with different pipe tobaccos, and because I'm just now starting to explore this and get into the tea side of things, welcome any suggestions. I'm really excited about trying new things. I've ordered some Lapsang Souchong tea, which is actually a smoked tea. So in my mind, I'm thinking that probably is going to pair excellent with either Latakia or Dark Fire Kentucky. So I can't wait to try that. If you have, let me know, if that ends up being, smoked overkill, or if they work really well together. So but I definitely recommend trying pairing different teas with pipe tobacco. It's really good. Until next time, enjoy your pipes. Have a great day.